I was the defense attorney who watched my client destroy his own case in 15 seconds, and it changed how I counsel everyone. After 7 years as a public defender, I thought I'd seen every way a defendant could sabotage themselves, but Marcus proved me wrong in the most spectacular fashion. It should have been straightforward pair and a simple possession charge with questionable search procedures. The officer had searched Marcus's car during a routine traffic stop, finding a small amount of marijuana, still illegal in our state at the time. I had built a solid case that the search was conducted without proper consent or probable cause the morning of the hearing. I gave Marcus the same advice I give all my clients. If the judge asks you something directly, be respectful, brief, and honest parent, but don't volunteer information. He nodded confidently. Got it, I watch Law and Order, I know how this works. That should have been my first warning. The hearing began. Well, I challenged the officer's testimony about the search, pointing out inconsistencies in his report. The judge seemed receptive, asking pointed questions about the timeline and consent procedure. I could feel the case tilting in our favor. Then came the moment that still makes me wake up in a cold sweat. The judge looked directly at Marcus and asked, Mr. Reynolds, did you understand at the time that the officer was requesting permission to search your vehicle? This required a simple no, Your Honor. We had rehearsed this instead. Marcus straightened up, clearly eager to impress the judge with his legal knowledge, and said, Agally, Your Honor, I knew he couldn't search my car legally. That's why I hid the weed under the spare tire where nobody would find it. Unless they were really looking for something. He had no right to check there without a warrant. The courtroom went silent. The prosecutor's pen froze mid-note. The judge blinked twice. In 15 seconds, Marcus had 1, crafted possession 2, demonstrated knowledge of concealment 3, confirmed the marijuana was indeed his 4, rendered the search issue completely irrelevant. The judge looked at me with something between pity and amusement. Like, would you like a moment with your client? That case was lost, but it taught me an invaluable lesson about client preparation. Now, beyond the standard advice, I have all my clients practice responding to questions with mock cross-examinations. I explain not just what to say, but why certain responses can invalidate entire defense strategies. I also tell them Marcus's story with details changed as a cautionary tale. The irony, 6 months later, Marcus sent me a thank you card. He wrote that the experience had been a wake-up call about his impulsivity issues, which had caused problems throughout his life. He'd started therapy and was doing better. Sometimes losing a case helps someone win at life, but I still wish he'd just said, no, Your Honor.